Yeah, yeah, let's go. Yeah. Years stacked deep in the lines of the face. Lessons arrive at a practical pace. Echoes of choices that carved out a way. Breath in the chest while the mind stays away. Days turn pages that patience composed. Truth shows itself when the pressure is close. Calm in the middle of questions and doubt. Strengthen the craft of enduring it out. Yeah, walk through a world that is loud with advice. Voices competing to package your life. Pictures and slogans that promise a climb. Rarely describing the cost of the time. I learned the value of staying aware. Testing the words that appear everywhere. Many repeat what they never lived through. I place my trust in the proof that I knew. Hands in the labor that shaped how I stand. Skill growing slowly through trial and demand. Each repetition refining the frame. Turning confusion to practical lane. Life isn't built in a single event. More like a ledger of effort well spent. Days accumulate, choices articulate. Paths that are hard to erase. Time demonstrates what truly resonates deep in the rhythm we chase. Waiting hours I carry along, shaping the cadence inside of the song. Years in the work where the discipline grew, forming the version of me that is true. Waiting hours I carry with pride, not as a burden but proof of the stride. Everything lived became part of the frame. Nothing was wasted inside of the flame. Crowds on the screen making claims about worth, ranking a person by moments of surge. I never place my direction in trends. Cycles appear and dissolve in the end. Trust comes quiet from people nearby, seen through the look and the practical lie. They know the road that I chose to maintain. How many losses were carried with grace. Loved ones lived in the place of my chest. Warm like a memory, time never erased. Gone from the room, yet remaining in trace. Guiding the tone of the choices I make. Loss isn't weakness that needs to be hid. It is a teacher reminding you live. Breathe through the conflict, reason and feeling collide. Discipline shaping the edges of pride. Heart never absent, logic still holding the line. Balance appearing through effort and time. Dreams never faded although they matured. Less about noise and much more about work. Climbing in silence of personal scope. Building the future through patience and hope. Some chase attention that flickers and fades. I chase the craft that remains when it breaks. Every attempt is a stone in the ground, forming the road that I steadily found. Rolling the circle I'm learning to keep. Serving the people who trusted in me. Purpose appears when commitment is real. Not in the talk but the acts that you seal. Paths stay open as long as you move. Meaning develops in things that you prove. Waiting hours I carry along, shaping the cadence inside of the song. Years in the work where the discipline grew, forming the version of me that is true. Waiting the hours I carry with pride, not as a burden but proof of the stride. Everything lived became part of the frame. Nothing was wasted inside of the flame. Steps through the chapters that effort revealed. Calm in the knowledge of what has been built. Forward the journey continues to wind. More to be tested and more to refine. City breeze loud with 1,000 opinions. Every direction is flooded with vision. Faces in windows reflecting a race. Each person chasing a different place. Calm in the middle of pressure and praise. Watching the currents that shape modern days. Learning the space that a man has to keep close to the values he chooses to keep. Walk through a culture that measures a name. Clicks and reactions defining the game. Moments get ranked like a product for trade. Worth gets reduced to the waves that it made. I've seen the hunger for visible shine turn on its effort to performative grind. People reciting philosophies fast, borrowed from voices that never would last. I kept a distance distance to study the scene, separating the noise from the meaning. Truth doesn't panic when trends disappear. Truth holds a weight that survives every year. Hands in the labor that shape my respect, testing the words that the world will project. Not every sentence deserves to be heard. Some only echo the loudest absurd. Crowds will declare what success should appear, volume increasing each calendar year. Yet in the quiet a person can see what truly matters internally. Distance I keep from the noise of the crowd, not out of anger or standing too proud. Simply protecting the path that I chose, guarding the rhythm my character knows. Distance I keep from the pull of display, trusting the work that develops each day. What people witness is rarely the rule. Death grows unseen in the things we pursue. Some will compare every move that you made, counting the moments of gaining mistakes, looking for proof of a reason to speak, judging a man by a fragmentary weed. But I was raised by experience earned, lessons appearing whenever you learn. Effort repeated until it was clear, skill doesn't bloom in a single year. Screens may present an impressive parade, stories edited to polish the frame. Yet in the rooms where the honest reside, truth never needs a dramatic disguise. Trust from a circle that knows who you've been means more than strangers applauding a win. Eyes that have watched every season you face carry a value that can't be replaced. Standing between two competing demands, voice of the crowd and the call of your plans. Balance requires a disciplined view, knowing which influence speaks to the truth. I still respect every person who strives, every direction that someone defines. Paths may diverge yet the dignity stays. Different ambitions deserve their own ways. Mine is a road built on patience and proof, less about spectacle, more about truth. Taking the lessons that pressure revealed, turning reflection to practical skill. Social terrain keeps evolving in shape, new kinds of noise appearing each day. Still I remain with the center I found, feet on the path that I quietly ground. Distance protects the integrity kept, space for the thoughts that reflection collects. Distance I keep from the noise of the crowd, not out of anger or standing too proud. Simply protecting the path that I chose, guarding the rhythm my character knows. Distance I keep from the pull of display, trusting the work that develops each day. What people witness is rarely the rule. Death grows unseen in the things we pursue. Voices continue surrounding the lane, many directions competing for reign. Yet through the chorus a man can remain close to the truth he obtained. To the strength through the strain. No, 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 no. Air in the room carries echoes of days, moments that linger in delicate ways. Photographs resting in corners of mine, proof that our presence once lived in that time. Life keeps advancing though absence is real. Certain emotion refused to conceal, learning to walk with the memory near, strengthen the love that was once living here. I still remember the cadence you spoke, simple reflections inside every note, kindness appearing in ordinary acts, lessons embedded in daily impact. You saw a version of me I could grow, even when doubt was the loudest I know. Faith in my steps when the road felt unclear, planted a confidence living right here. Years pass along yet the imprint remains, guiding decisions and subtle refrains. Some people enter and quietly build foundations deeper than words ever will. Lost carved the space that the world couldn't fill, yet in that absence your presence is real. Time moves ahead though the heart holds a trace, echo of warmth that no season erases. Memory forming a permanent thread, finding the paths that appear up ahead. Your love remains in the work that I do, every decision decision still colored by you. Even though distance was written in fate, meaning continues to resonate. Your love remains in the choices I make. Strengthen the balance of give and of take. Nothing can cancel the moments we shared. Life carries forward the truth that you care. I used to question the weight of goodbye, searching for reasons the world would deny, looking for answers that rarely appear. Certain departures refuse to be clear. Slowly I learned through the patience of years. Grief is a language experience here. Not every ending destroys what was true. Love leaves a structure continuing through. I feel it God in the tone of my voice, helping me measure the path that I chose. Softening anger when pressure arises, turning reactions to thoughtful replies. Lost never asked for permission to stay, yet it revealed what affection could weigh. Reason and feeling me deep in the chest, part of the journey no man can outguess. Carry the memory steady and wise, let it illuminate future replies. I keep the stories alive in my craft, moments we lived that the calendar passed. Simple exchanges that time couldn't fade, quiet reminders of kindness displayed. People may vanish from physical view, still they can live in the things that you do. Values transmitted in subtle design, living again every step of the climb. I never turned that remembrance to change. Freedom was always the language you gave. Love wasn't something that needed control, more like a compass that steadies the soul. So when I walk through the chapters ahead, part of your spirit continues instead. Your love remains in the work that I do. Every decision still colored by you. Even though distance was written in fate, meaning continues to resonate. Your love remains in the choices I make. Strengthen the balance of give and of take. Nothing can cancel the moments we shared. Life carries forward the truth that you care. Life keeps unfolding in chapters unknown, carrying traces of love that was shown. Absence may live where the memory stays, yet through the years, your compassion remains. From layers and cycles of work, practice refining the lines of the craft, effort returning again and again, building a shape that the years understand. Patience develops a practical sight, growth seldom arrives in dramatic insight. Most of the strength that a person can earn lives in the acts they repeatedly learn. Same small room and the pad on the desk, lines getting tested and written again. Ideas evolving through patient review, each new revision revealing a clue. Talent is praised when the moment appears, rarely describing the labor of years. Skill is constructed through endless attempts, errors corrected with thoughtful intent. Every return to the work that you chose sharpens the edge of the focus you hold. Some call it routine and fail to respect depth that is hidden in disciplined steps. Time as a way of revealing the truth, practice converts an ambition to proof. Each small step that a person repeats carves out a lane under practical feet. Gradual changes become who you are, piece by the piece like assembling a star. Back to the craft every cycle again, working the lines till the meaning is clear. Depth in the habits that quietly train, strength in the rhythm returning each year. Back to the craft every cycle again, sharpening thoughts till the message is pure. World love stories of instant acclaim, my life unfolded a different terrain. Slow elevation through trial and repair, confidence built through the work that was there. Many may talk about passion and aim, few stay devoted when progress is plain. Repetition tests the will to remain true to the vision a person contains. Some days the effort feels quiet, great skill takes a shape stage after stage. Stay with the craft, stay with the test. Time gives the depth, only the rest. Looking behind at the miles I compose, countless revisions the journey imposed. Lines that were weak, slowly learning to stand, guided by patience and disciplined hands. Nothing dramatic in most of the days, yet transformation was hiding in place. Quiet improvement accumulating slow, forming the artist the effort would grow. People may ask where the mastery came, hoping to hear of a singular flame. Truth is a series of humble returns, practice repeated until it confirms. Path to the craft, that's a person that stay faithful to work when the praise fades away, yeah. Back to the craft every cycle again, working the lines till the meaning is clear. Depth in the habits that quietly train, strength in the rhythm returning each year. Back to the craft every cycle again, sharpening thoughts till the message is pure. Growth isn't found in a singular win, more in the patience a person endures, yeah. Page after page the reflection expand, skill growing steady in practice hands. Life is a teacher repeating the theme, you are the sum of the work you repeat, yeah. Yeah. Years bring weight that a person must hold, not as a burden but shape for the soul. Steps in a circle where lives intertwine, purpose appearing through pressure and time. Every position a person can stand forms from the effort invested by hand, learning the part that a man has to play inside the rhythm of every day. Yeah. Came to a point where the mirror was clear, questions about why a person is here, not for applause or a headline to chase, more for the trust that a life can embrace. Some count their worth in the eyes of a crowd, searching for proof that their name can be loud. I felt a different kind forming in me, quiet awareness of responsibility. People depend on the strength that you bring, even when nobody says anything. Presence alone can deliver support, steady behavior becoming the fort. Role isn't written in speeches it claims, more in the acts that remain every day. Every decision a person will take ripples in circles of lives that awake. Meaning emerges when someone can see value in quiet reliability. Road that I carry inside of the lane, holding the trust that experience gain. Not for a title the world can display, more for the lives that rely on the way. Road that I carry steady and true, formed by the lessons a decade went through. Strength isn't always a visible thing, sometimes it's simply the calm that you bring. How the pressure can shape who we are. Some disappear when the trials get hard, others remain with a balanced design, reason and feeling aligned over time. I had to learn what commitment requires, guarding integrity through every fight, standing consistent when problems appear, giving the people around me a sphere. Life places duties in front of your path, moments that test how you answer the task. Running away never built any ground, facing the weight is where purpose is found. Responsibility sharpens the view, showing what kind of a man you grew to. Yeah. Stand in the place you were meant to maintain, honor the work that experience gave. Every action shaping the frame, every promise attached to your name. Yeah, yeah. Looking around at the circle I know, stories of struggle each person will show. Every connection a chapter of care, proof that existence is something we share. So I protect what my presence can mean, staying dependable under the scene, helping the structure remain on its feet. Quiet contribution repeated each week, dreams never vanished though balance appeared, ambition refined through the passing of years, climbing while holding the values intact. Growth and responsibility move and impact. Role of a man isn't spoken in pride, it's in the lives that grow stronger beside. Road that I carry inside of the lane, holding the trust that experience gain. Not for a title the world can display, more for the lives that rely on the way. Road that I carry steady and true, formed by the lessons the decades went through. Strength isn't always a visible thing, sometimes it's simply the calm that you bring. Life keeps unfolding with tasks to fulfill, each new horizon demanding a will. Manhood defining the acts we repeat, serving a purpose we choose to keep. colors, a story, a sudden acclaim. Moments of shine and a celebrated name. I seen the pattern repeating the scene. Praise rising fast and it fades from the screen. Value defined by a passing remark, often ignores what a person is carved. Crowd see a fragment presented in view. Never the mouth, someone quietly grew. Trust forms slower in circles nearby, built through behavior observed over time. Every decision establishing proof, character measured in tangible truth. People who stood through the trials you face understand clearly the effort it takes. Yeah. Applause can echo and fade from the heart. Trust keeps a presence regardless of all. One is a sound in a moment of air. One is a bond people willingly share. Trust over applause any day that I choose. Sound of approval can easily move. Faith from the ones who have watched what I do holds a foundation unshaken and true. Trust over applause, guiding steps that I take. Not for the noise any moment can make. More for the people who look in my eyes, knowing the truth of the man they recognize. Yeah. See many chase the approval of crowds, changing the tone just to draw in the sound. Losing the center that grounded their way, trading integrity piece by the day. Fame is a weather that shifts in the breeze. Praise may arrive, then depart with the ease. Trust is constructed with patience and care. Every consistent decision laid bare. Friends who were present when chapters were hard know how the character forms under guard. They never needed a headline to see who I became through adversity. Recognition from distance can sparkle and fade. Respect from the close never weakens with age. Listen close, what remains when the voices dissolve in the rain. Look around, who is there when the echoes no longer declare? I keep my focus aligned with the core. People whose trust I refuse to ignore. Family and spirit and partners in path. Witness the truth of the work in the craft. Honor the bond that their confidence gave. Guarding the faith that their loyalty plays. Actions reflecting the words that I claim. Making reliability part of the name. World may continue applauding the bright. Momentary sparks in a visible light. I walk a road that is deeper than that. Trust is the measure I choose as my fact. Legacy grows from the people you lift, not from the volume of cheers that exist. Trust over applause any day that I choose. Sound of approval can easily move. Faith from the ones who will watch what I do holds a foundation unshaken and true. Trust over applause, guiding steps that I take. Not for the noise any moment can make. More for the people who look in my eyes, knowing the truth of the man they recognize. Crowds keep speaking their version of worth. Cycles repeating across the whole earth. Yet in the circle where loyalty stays, trust is the value that lengthens the days. Yeah. 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 Walking through avenues filled with debate. Everyone's certain the path they create. Truth often lives in the quiet of the zone. Somewhere between what is shouted and known. I never search for complete retreat. Life is a circle of people you meet. Families, workers, the neighbors you greet. Shared understanding in ordinary streets. Still I remember the lesson it taught. Crowds can influence patterns of thought. Following blindly can scatter your frame, turning a person away from their aim. So I stay present but mindful as well, watching the currents that stories can tell. Part of the city, yeah, God in the core. Listening close but reflecting before. Wisdom develops in spaces between, where independence and empathy meet. Between the crowd and the self I remain, learning the balance of heart and the brain. Living among them, yeah, keeping my view. Walking the path that experience drew. Between the crowd and the self every day. People together, yet minds find their way. Harmony forming when discipline stays. Guiding the choices a grown man displays. Yeah. I seen the vision appear in the talk. People forgetting the reason we walk. Arguments rising from pride and display. Missing the purpose of sharing the place. Understanding it's slower to grow. Requires the patience of hearing the soul. Every perspective a story to learn. Even when values may differ in turn. Strength isn't found in rejecting the world, neither in drifting wherever it's hurled. Power emerges in thoughtful exchange, holding your center while learning the range. That is the craft of a balanced design. Living with others while guarding your mind. Listen, reflect, answer with reason and care. Stand, respect. Truth can exist in the share. Yeah. Years get perspective that youth never saw. People are complex beyond simple law. Every encounter a mirror in part, showing the depth of a personal heart. So I contribute where contribution belongs. Offer my presence where unity forms. Never abandoning values I built. Never allowing resentment to tilt. Communities grow when the people engage, guided by wisdom instead of by rage. Progress requires a composed kind of man, someone who knows when to speak and to stand. Life and society asks for this skill, balance of spirit and strength of the will. Between the crowd and the self I remain, learning the balance of heart and the brain. Living among them, yeah, keeping my view. Walking the path that experience drew. Between the crowd and the self every day. People together, yeah, minds find their way. Harmony forming when discipline stays. Guiding the choices a grown man displays. World keeps revolving with voices in view. Many perspectives a person must use. Yeah, through the chorus of lives intertwined. Balance survives in a disciplined mind. Yeah. Years bring clarity, shaping the aim. Dreams never vanish, though soften in flame. Vision refined through the paths that were crossed. Learning the measure of gain and a loss. Some chase the spotlight wherever it goes. I kept the hunger, the surface never shows. Purpose developing steady and slow. Guiding the places I choose to grow. Ambition lived in the depth of the chest. Calm in expression, yet strong in the quest. Not for the noise of a temporary cheer, more for the progress appearing each year. Younger reflections once wanted to peak. Now I respect what persistence can speak. Victory measured in steady ascent. Steps that remain after effort is spent. Dreams still breathe though the rhythm matured. Focus expanded and vision assured. Less about proving a point to a crowd, more about building a life I'm allowed. Ambition adjusted yet never erased. Guided by patience, experience shape. Some seek the spark that a moment can give. I seek the progress that deepens how you live. Time gives a broader horizon to see what lasting purpose can truly be. Ambition without noise, leading the stride. Strength in the vision I carry inside. Steps in the lane that I patiently grew. Faith in the work that experience knew. Ambition without noise, guiding the way. Not in the words that a person might say, more in the progress that quietly forms. Shape of a life through evolving reform. I seen the hunger that burns out too fast, driven by images destined to pass. Pressure to prove something every new day often will lead the direction astray. Growth has a cadence, I'm squaring restraint. Balance between what you chase and what ain't. Knowing the seasons a dream must respect. Trusting the pace that reflection selects. Ambition can live with a calm kind of mind, one that accepts how development climbs. Step after step through a practical range. Each new horizon revealing a change. Strength in the vision a person maintains, even when silence surrounds the terrain. Hold to the vision, quiet and clear. Depth of intention, sharpened by year. Stay with the effort, let the path grow. True elevation, steady and slow. Looking ahead, I can still see the climb. Purpose expanding with passage of time. Dreams are reserved for the early in life. They evolve deeper through challenge and strive. Ambition matured like a well for design. Less about speed, more about the line. One that connects who I was and became. Stretching her head with an honorable aim. Every horizon a teacher impart. Calling the discipline held in the heart. Climb never ends while the wheel is alive. Growth is a journey we consciously drive. So I keep building with patience and care. Faith in the future, experience prepared. And ambition without noise leading the stride. Strength in the vision I carry inside. Steps in a lane that I patiently do. Faith in the work that experience new. Ambition without noise guiding the way. Not in the words that a person might say. More in the progress that quietly form. Shape of a life through evolving reform. Dreams never fade when the purpose is real. Years only deepen the strength that you feel. Paths keep extending wherever you go. Ambition enduring, steady and slow.
Evening settles across the day. Work finds a pause in a thoughtful way. Breathing the chest and the mind at ease. Life in the moment, a subtle peace. Years brought storms that shaped the frame. Yet every struggle refined the aim. Hearing the calm between the waves. Simple contentment gently stays. Window beside me reflecting the street. People returning with tasks they complete. Ordinary rhythm for repeating again. Common existence that quietly blends. Used to believe every chapter must climb. Every achievement defining the time. Now I can honor the beauty of pause. Moments where living requires no applause. Warm conversation with people I trust. Shared understanding developed from us. Laughter appearing without any plan. Comfort in simply existing as man. These are the treasures that patience reveals. Depth in the life that experience builds. Days like this rarely arrive with display. Still they remind me the meaning of day. Calm in the space where the spirit can see. Value in simple stability. Quiet balance, holding the ground. Life in a rhythm, steady and sound. Peace in the hours, passing along. Nothing dramatic yet, nothing is wrong. Quiet balance, guiding the flow. Years of the journey, helping it grow. Proof that a life built patient and wise finds gentle strength in the calm it provides. World keeps demanding a louder display. Pressure to prove some every day. But I can stand in a different design. Choosing the pace that belongs to my time. Stability grows from choices aligned. Habits develop through effort of mine. Nothing excessive yet deeply sincere. Confidence forming year after year. I see the value in what we maintain. Relationships form beyond simple gain. Trust in the circle that life helped compose. Ground where the roots of identity grows. Peace is not absence of challenge or test. More like the strength to accept what is best.
Breathe, observe.
Let the quiet burn.
Pause, reflect.
See the life you protect. Looking around at the journey I made. Many directions the decades displayed. Some were demanding and others were light. Each one contributed depth to the sight. Now I can honor the balance achieved. Dreams still alive, yet the pressure relieved. Walking the path with a calmer design. Aware of the gift in the present of time. Future still calling with things to create. Yet I can stand here appreciating fate. Grateful for every experience known. Building the ground that I currently own. Peace in the rhythm that life can provide. Strength in the balance I carry inside. Quiet balance, holding the ground. Life in a rhythm, steady and sound. Peace in the hours, passing along. Nothing dramatic yet, nothing is wrong. Quiet balance, guiding the flow. Years of the journey, helping it grow. Proof that a life built patient and wise finds gentle strength in the calm it provides. Night approaches with calm in the air. Stories of decades resting with care. Life keeps unfolding with past still to ride. Balance remains in the heart of the night.
Chest where the feelings reside. Currents of passion and reason collide. gets taught a balance if you understand. Holding emotion with disciplined hand. Life gives moments that challenge the core. Thoughts that return from the chapters before. Standing between what the spirit may feel and what the will knows a man must reveal. Some days the pressure awakens the past. Echoes of memories built to outlast. Images rise from the corners of thought. Scenes of affection the years never lost. Part of me wants to surrender to grief. Let every feeling expand without leash. Yet there is wisdom experience gave, guiding the course that a person must pave. Heart carries warmth that reminds me I care. Proof that connection was genuinely shared. Discipline answers with patient reply. Teaching the spirit the reasons for why. Balance appears in the tension between both of the voices that live in the scene. Emotion can speak with a powerful tone. Reason reminds me the path that I own. Learning to listen to both of them clear. Wisdom develops a year after year. Heart and discipline shaping the way. Feeling the depth, you're maintaining the state. Part of the human condition we live. Learning the balance that life has to give. Heart and discipline walking as one. Neither denying what either has done. Strength of a man and attention he holds. Grace in the calm that maturity molds. Yeah. Younger reflection once fought every wave, trying to conquer the feelings that came. Later I learned they were never the foe. Part of the truth that existence will show. Emotion reminds us the love that we knew. Reason protects what the future can do. Together they shape a responsible frame. Guiding decisions a person can claim. When anger appears or regret starts to rise, discipline enters with steadier eyes, helping the moment to settle its weight. Turning reaction to thought from debate. That is the craft of a life that evolves, knowing which voice the situation solves. Feel, reflect, let the balance connect. Let the wise guide. Yeah. Walking the path of experience stands, carrying lessons engraved in their hands. Every encounter refining the skill, strengthening patience and shaping the will. Heart never vanished from how I perceive. Compassion remains in the things that I read. Still I maintain it with peak of design, keeping intention aligned with the mind. This is the tension maturity knows. Not every battle is meant to impose. Some are internal, shaping the soul, quietly forming a durable whole. Balance between what a person can feel and what integrity asks him to seal. Heart and discipline shaping the way. Feeling the depth, you're maintaining the state. Part of the human condition we live. Learning the balance that life has to give. Heart and discipline walking as one. Neither denying what either has done. Strength of a man and attention he holds. Grace in the calm that maturity molds. Yeah. Two different voices residing inside. Neither required to weaken the stride. When they align with a thoughtful design, peace finds a place in the structure of mind.
Pages behind me and pages ahead. Stories of past that experience led. Every encounter a piece of the whole, shaping the depth of a personal soul. Time kept revealing the meaning of days, not in the comfort but trials we face. Living itself became part of the art, crafting the strength in a human heart. Looking behind at the miles I have crossed, moments of victory mixed with the loss. Some were confusing and hard to explain, others were bright like a break in the rain. Each one contributed something to see, layers of truth forming gradually. Youth had a vision of glory and fame, life gave a lesson much deeper than name. Beauty exists in the struggles we face, growth and attention that time can't erase. Meaning develops wherever we try, standing again when the moment goes by. Journey itself holds the wisdom we seek, even the burdens have something to teach. Yeah. Highs and lows drawing a meaningful line, every direction expanding the mind. Nothing was random in how it appears, purpose emerges across the years. Gift of the journey written in days, life in the past that experience plays. Every encounter a chapter to read, guiding the person we learn how to be. Gift of the journey shaping the view, everything lived becoming the truth. Strength in the road that the decade designed, peace in the growth that develops with time. Peace in the growth that develops with time. People I met on the routes that I walk, share pieces of wisdom inside of their talk. Some stay beside me through seasons of change, others departed but left something gained. Love that was real never vanished away, part of its presence continues to stay. Living inside every thoughtful reply, every decision compassion implies. Even the trials that once felt severe, later revealed why the lesson was clear. Patience was built in the way to delay, vision expanded through finding a way. Life isn't perfect, no meant to appear, yet in its honesty value is clear. Look at the miles, look at the change, look at the depth. Experience gave, feel the respect for what you survived. Living itself, proof you arrived. Yeah. Standing right right here with the years in my view. Grateful for every perspective I knew. Nothing could purchase the inside of time. Only the journey can sharpen the mind. Dreams still alive, though they're mean and refined. Less about reaching a singular climb, more about living a purposeful lane, helping the circle grow stronger again. If I could speak to the person before, walking uncertain in life's early door, I would just tell and continue the stride. Meaning appears as the chapters collide. Life is a story unfolding in grace, value existing in every phase. Gift of the journey written in days, life in the past that experience plays. Every encounter a chapter to read, guiding the person we learn how to be. Gift of the journey shaping the view, everything lives becoming the truth. Strength in the road that the decade designed, peace in the growth that develops with time. Years keep advancing with lessons to share, paths still expanding wherever they bear. Journey continues wherever we roam, life is the road that we gradually own.
Pages behind and a page will unfold. Story continues wherever it's told. Breath in the chest and the road in the mind. Living is always a matter of time. Steps keep repeating the cycle again. Choices appearing wherever we stand. Every new moment inviting a start. Life writing lines in the depth of the heart.
Looking around at the miles that were made, every experience shaping the frame. Some brought a lesson through struggle and strain, others delivered the moment of gain. Still the direction continues to grow, nothing in living remains fully known. Paths keep extending beyond what we planned, opening roots we begin to understand. I learned the truth through the years that I walked. Life isn't finished by closing a thought. Even when chapters appear to conclude, another perspective is waiting for you. Journey repeats in a meaningful way, steps turning time into something we shape. Every horizon invites a new stride, every decision adjusting the ride.
Every horizon invites a new stride. Every decision adjusting the ride. Growth is a circle returning again, written in cycles of women and men. Another chapter begins in the day. Life never ending wherever we stay. Strength in the lessons that time help refine. Future appearing one step at a time. Another chapter begins with the breath. Proof that existence extends past the test. Living continues wherever we go. Paths keep expanding the more that we grow.
Yeah, people will enter and others will leave. Part of the rhythm that life tends to weave. Moments of laughter and moments of pain, each one contributing something to gain. Love that once lived continues in trace, guiding the kindness we offer replace. Memory forming the wisdom inside, helping compassion remain as a guide. Work keeps evolving in countless designs, new kinds of questions appearing with time. Yet the foundation experience built stays as the compass a person is felt. Forward we move with the strength we obtain, carrying knowledge the decade contain. Breathing the change, standing the day. Life is a road, continuing way.
Hold what you learn, walk with the truth. Time will reveal more paths to pursue.
Yeah. Stand up, prepare for the chapters ahead. Everything live for more words to be read. Purpose continues in actions we choose, meaning developing deep in the roots. I see tomorrow, not waiting for fame. More as a feel where intention can name. Helping the circle of lives that I know. Growing the candid a person can show. Nothing is final as long as we breathe. Future exists in the effort we see. Life is a rhythm repeating its all, beginning again in the beat of the heart. So I keep walking the lane that I found, planting new purpose in every new ground.
Whoa, whoa. Another chapter begins in the day. Life never ended wherever we stay. Strength in the lessons that time help refine. Future appearing one step at a time. Another chapter begins with the breath. Proof that existence extends past the test. Living continues wherever we go. Paths keep expanding the more that we grow. Page slowly turning through story where remains. Journey continues through sunlight and rain. Every new chapter awaiting the pen. Life always starting again and again.